She goes, no, we're not together. Why would we be? And then Daryl goes, nope.
Just walks away.
I can see the other side of this. Carolers are going to be like, see, he said nope, like he was irritated. He wants to be together and she won't let him for whatever reason. But honestly, it seemed to me like an irritated...
Wow. I did not think that.
Oh, that is going to be the justification. I'm just preparing you for what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's how they will frame it for sure.
But to me, the way that it came across felt like Norman saying it. It sounded like Norman just being
That's
like...
what I was about to say, by the way.
Because people have said stuff about the two of them. Because for whatever
In real
reason,
life,
people on the internet cannot control themselves and understand that people are real people outside of their characters. You remember when Melissa said she didn't want to go to Paris, and then all of a sudden they're like flying off the handles. It's second to Wiz Khalifa and Kanye's fight on Twitter as my favorite Twitter fight.
We dedicated a whole separate episode to that conversation.
Because it was so crazy.
It was stuck in the middle of a conversation we having about the bonus episode of The Walking Dead season 10. It was diverged, right?
I believe
that's when they found out that Melissa wasn't going on the show.
To me, it felt like he was saying, no,
I agree.
Of course not. She's like my sister. She's my best friend. I love her so much, but not in that way. And people keep trying to shove us together, and I'm not interested. She's not interested either. And that, to me, is how that kind of felt, because there's clearly a love angle happening with Antonio, and that feels... genuine and organic and not forced or contrived, and I want to see where that goes. And also, the love of his life, we could argue, just died.
He has like not in the mood to get involved.
No interest in getting with anybody else at this point. But also, this is always kind of how Daryl's character has been. He's been like really slow to open up. It takes him a super long time to connect with someone. And Daryl and Caryl did have little flirty banter at the beginning of knowing each other.
You mean Caryl?
Well, Caryl did. But the thing is, I talk to people like that. I talk
because
to everyone like that because it's fun. It doesn't hurt anybody, and it's just like a harmless little thing to be like, ooh.
As long as you're all in on the joke, everything's good.
Yeah. Anyway, I've never really gotten it, but I just wanted to talk about how I'm finally justified in my feelings of this never having been a thing.
Daryl doesn't have a cat. He has a dog.
Because Caryl is only into guys with cats.
Yeah, obviously.
Starting with Ezekiel. Shiva.
True.
He's a big cat. That's why she was super into him. Big boner, big cat, right? So I love how I broke Bridget with that one.
I was like, maybe? Wait.
Who has the boner? Yes,
maybe?
Caryl. Anyway,